Hi, welcome. I'm Main Hero Maintenance, and this is my review of the first issue of the Imperium magazine. So I picked this up at Games Workshop store the other day. Basically, I just want to kind of see what it's like. It's only $2.99 for the first issue. It's a very good value. We'll get onto what's included in with the magazine, as in the extras. But first, we'll just look at the actual magazine itself. So first off, you can see there's a binder holes. So I'll see future issues down the line. There's options to get a binder to put all these in. Reminds me very much of a magazine I used to collect as a kid, which we could build a robot. It's the same idea. You had like a binder to put them all in. Like I said, the first issue is $2.99. Normal retails $8.99. It is a weekly magazine, so the price is relatively on par with any other kind of collectible magazine over a period of time. I think it's just it all depends on what's in the magazine. If it's going to be worth the $8.99 every time, but we shall see. Literally, inside, first of all, you got some offers to extend your subscription, obviously, first 4 issues. There's options to expand into different models as well. So, obviously, the standard subscription is the Imperium magazine, which is Space Marines and Necron. And the other options are you can go for Chaos Space Marines, Tyranids, Tau, or Orcs. We're not going to go too much into that right now. There'll be links in the description to get more detail on the kind of like setup and subscription options. I think it's really just kind of want to look and see what the magazine is like, if it's actually worth it. Very nicely straight away, very nicely presented. You got really nicely detailed painted models. Got lots of information about the weapons, the markings, and the shield, what it all means. So straight away, you got some very good kind of information about a particular model that's included with this issue. And you've got some nice battle record as well, so you can fill in information of things that you've for some reason you can write down your purity seals. You can write blessings or declarations for lieutenant's purity seals right into the magazine there if you really wanted to. This is the second model, which is the Necron, the Royal Warden Noble. Once again, same process, showing you the weapons, the layout of the figure itself, and you got the battle record as well. And then it looks like here we got like a kind of like a more information in depth about the actual Space Marines themselves. Talk about the Adapters Astartes, know about most of the Space Marines. Basically talking about kind of a lore, really, the background lore on this particular race, which is quite cool. We've got a couple of chapters, chapter colours here, which you can obviously paint your Marines in. You've got standard Ultramarines, Hammers of Dawn, Blood Angels, White Panthers, Silver Templars, and Dark Suns. So that's a small selection of what's available. And it talks about a couple of the Emperor and Reboot as well. So, and then we've got the same thing for the Necrons again. I have a bit of lore about the Necrons. Talk about the Silent Kings. And then you kind of jump straight into how to build the models. So these are the actual models that come with the magazine. It's just kind of showing the exact step by step. So these look very similar to instructions you get in any standard kind of Games Workshop box. Only difference is it actually tells you little cool things like the numbering, so where the components are, how to find them. Oh, actually also tells you exactly where to clip. For a beginner, that's very, very good. It shows you exact kind of how to do it. So you look up here, so it says like clip here. So not to clip past that part, because that's the part you need to attach the head, which I didn't have when I first started out. So so that would be a very good for a beginner to kind of learn how to put these models up to buy, give you good information about them. That's very interesting. Same for the Necrons as well. The Necrons are much more fiddly with the points of where you got to clip and stuff, so it's good to have some good detail on how to do that. And then it jumps into how to paint the miniatures, so it goes straight into painting them. It talks about the base paint, shades, layers, technicals. So basically the standard GW paint system, really. Obviously not so it's about contrast paints here. This is just the standard traditional way of painting the models. And it looks like now it goes straight through to playthrough, so teaching you how to play the game. Obviously it's a dice-based game, so it does come with some dice in this packet. We'll look at them in a minute. yeah, so this is everything that's included in the packet. It just talks about that there, so we don't need to go that right now. Yeah, so it's basically telling you, I think, yeah, mission briefings. It's just about how these two enemies met each other. A bit more lore, rules and setup for the game. Very helpful, obviously. You need to know that. Explaining how a dice roll works, which is pretty self-explanatory. And then talking about the turns and who does what in each turn. Crossface again, so it's telling you basically a whole scenario based on looks of it. And talking about moves, shoots, saves, allocating wounds. It's like a very basic game. There's nothing about stratagems or anything like that in there. So just a very basic introduction to the Warhammer 40k game. And that's pretty much it for that first kind of supplement bit. I don't know what we're really calling this supplement, but battle games for the first millennium, I'm not sure. But that's that part. So that's okay. I think the number at the top here. Yeah, so part that's A part. This is B part. So this is Warzone. So this comes out quite nicely. A really nice image here of fully painted up armies. And I believe these are all the models you can get in this whole set. So there's a bit of glare on the screen there. So a very reflective sheet. Some more lore again. Some more information about the location of the Necrons and the Marines, where they are at the time. Imperial Task Force. This, I think, the poster, which is it's very thick. I think it's going to be huge. Oh boy, it is big. I'll open this up. Not sure how well you can see that, but yeah, that's a pretty big old poster, which will not be going on my wall. I don't think my wife would approve of that. Mrs. Maidens would not be tempted to have that on her wall, that's for sure. But what it does have is the entire collection of every single model you're going to get in this kit over the course of, it didn't say how long, but I imagine it's over a year or so. Yeah, there's a lot of models there. So it's very reflective, it's quite hard to see, but we'll put some links in the description of direct links to the pictures and images so you can get an idea of what's going on. I guess this is all the paints you get as well, brushes and stuff. It looks like probably a few missing there, so I think there's a few other bits you get as well. I think the subscription exclusive stuff as well. So if you subscribe, you get these free gifts. So your first free gifts with the first 4 issues. You get your glue and your snips and your mold line remover, which is always good. Then you get your Silla brushes, medium layer, medium shade, large base brush. Your binders. Is that the worst gift, or is the high quality art print the worst gift? Or is the paint handle the worst gift? So you know I don't like this painting handle. Yeah, so there's a lot going on here. Obviously, yeah, an extra £2 per issue, and you get the extra stuff as well. So different Chaos Marines, Tyranids, the town, the Orcs. But the Orcs has come with another free paint as well, so that's quite interesting. So that's kind of the meat of the magazine as such, which for a beginner, the magazine's got quite a lot of information in. Obviously, over the course of the time, you'll learn lots more stuff and wait to see what if they go into more detail about the painting or how to play it, or if they keep it kind of basic. I imagine when you get to the bigger models, there'll be more in-depth information about that particular model and stuff like that. So I imagine it's going to get quite a lot of information going on, and the binder's also going to help keep that all together. So now, the bit we really want to look at is what stuff comes with it. Not freebies and such, but the actual physical stuff. So this is all the stuff that comes with it, as well as the magazine. So of course you've got your 2 models. You've got your Necron, you've got your Space Marine. Now, the Space Marine is a lieutenant, and the Necron, I didn't read what it was. A Royal Warden Necron, and a Primus Lieutenant. Lieutenants I love because they've got the shield, got the awesome plasma gun, the sword's really nice, and just the whole detail of these models are really, really good. So got some nice capes and stuff, and these are proper ones. They're not like some of them you get the not just starter kits, but the introduction to 40k kit comes with some models, and they're not as good as these ones. They're push fit, and they're not the standard push fit ones, so they're much more basic. But these are the actual proper models, which I think exactly the same as what you get in the Indominus box set, which is what I've got. So yeah, pretty decent models. I'll definitely build them. No reason why not. A couple of bases, one for the Promoter Terran, and one for the Necron. A ruler, which obviously when you're playing the game, which obviously they're teaching you to play the game. So you got this 12-inch ruler. I'm guessing it's 12 inch. It says 12. I hope these are inches. I haven't measured it with an actual real ruler to find out, but I'm sure it is. It's quite good. It's very basic, obviously. The dice, they're dice, but they're quite small. They're not the standard GW game dice you get. We're a little bit bigger than these. These was, I would say, are very much like you're getting like a Snakes and Ladders set for kids, but yeah, for $2.99, can't really complain too much. Let's do a roll. What did I get? Oh! Look at that. Got 3 5s, 2 4s, and a 3. So that could have been a good hit. This is the game board. Interestingly, it's very small. Now, they also designed this just for the single model each. So it's just a one-on-one kind of battle. It's got some kind of like point taking areas. It's got these tokens and these battle count damage tokens as well, which you cut out. So really this is A3, but it's not going to be full A3 because you're going to lose that top part. So it's going to be a lot thinner than a normal A3. It is double-sided. So you've got the Necron side as well. So you can have a Necron battle, or you can have a battle on some desert kind of plane. It's good. It's very basic, but it's the first issue. It's $2.99, £3. It's like nothing. I don't think you can even buy, if they were to sell these models. I don't think you get them for £3. 2 models. I don't think that'd be the case. But so the next issue, I think the price goes up to 4. Let's have a look. So next issue goes up to $5.99. Oh no, this is a special offer. So if you buy issue 2, so issue 3 for free, and some more free gifts. Okay, for £6, you can get the next issue, which is 3 Necrons, Runelord Brass, a starter brush. Chuck that in the bin straight away. So that's terrible. Then issue 3 is a free Primaris, the Intercessors. I think they're Intercessors. Macragge Blue, and then you get your plastic glue, your mold line remover, and your snips. Which, to be fair, they're the snips and mold line remover that I use. So, and I've been using it for every year. So, that's interesting. So that's only for $5.99. But if we look in here, let's have a look. How are they going to do the subscription model? It doesn't really say. So issue 1 is $2.99, issue 2 is $5.99, issue 3 onwards is $8.99. So you get 4 issues packed together every 4 weeks at a price of $8.99 per issue. It's interesting. So you can do that, so you get all 4 in one go, or we can do separate ones one at a time, I think. It's very confusing. I would say you're going to need to really look at the I was supposed to receive any binders that have available at a cost of $8.99. Wow, the binders cost $8.99 as well. Bloody hell. So yeah, it's going to be expensive, but I think I read that it's £600 altogether in, something like that, with over £1,000 worth of kit in total at the end of it. So you're getting 2 full armies, you're getting scenery, getting into paints, brushes, tools, all that malarkey. I think for me personally, it's very much designed for beginners, possibly the first 4 issues. So maybe going forward, I'll kind of pick up the issues that I kind of look of. Like, there's definitely going to be models down the line that I want to get. And for $8.99, even if they split it up across a few issues, it'd be worth it. So maybe that I'll do that, just pick and choose what issues I want. But I think for someone just starting out at 40k, it's a good starting point. It's not cheap, but then Warhammer isn't cheap. So you're not smashing out £150 for a box set, plus paints, plus brushes. You're building it over a period of time. The only downside I can see is that right now, if I just had this issue, I would just have these on a sprue. There's nothing I could do with them because I don't have any snips, don't have any paint, don't have any glue. So imagine it like that. Like your mum's just bought it for you. You're a kid. You're about 12 years old. But you kind of now have to go back to Games Workshop and buy stuff, which is what they want you to do, obviously, which is clever in a sense. But straight off the bat, I would have preferred it if the first issue came released some snips. Would have been good. That would have been good. But yeah, we'll see what further down the line and see how it goes. But yeah, it's a very short, quick review on just kind of what I kind of think about it. Like I said, I picked the first issue up just because the first issue is always good to get the first issue of things, and I wanted some dice. Yeah, be interesting to see how it goes. I think it'll be something that I'll definitely speak to like people like my nephew, who's 11 years old, like something for him to definitely pick up and go with. I think. But for me, it'll just be select issues here and there, not every single issue. But yeah, so I've been a main hero of Mains Minis. This has been a quick review of the Imperium magazine issue 1. Yeah, and further down the line, we'll have more of these kind of review content on the YouTube channel. So do hit that like and subscribe. Obviously, we all bang on about it every time, but I'm new to this, and you can find me mainly on Twitch, so twitch.tv/BrainsMinis. Check me on Instagram as well. Same name, Minis on there. But yeah, I hope to see you around soon. Thank you very much for watching.